Hey everyone, welcome back to Direct Healing from Bali. I'm Sabi. Well, today no interview, just me sharing a few things with you. So let's go. So today I thought that maybe I should share a little bit about my background and my life. So I feel like I had already several lives in this lifetime. As I grew up, we moved a lot with my family. And well, my first big move that I made for myself was at 20 when I left the south of France, Bordeaux, to be exact, where I was born, to go to Paris. The goal was to be an actress, which I was for 15 years. And I did learn the art of acting in front of the camera, on stage. And this is my real passion. This is what I love doing. But at some point, this whole world backstage didn't suit me much. I think I was meant to act, but I was not meant to evolve in this world, thankfully. I left Paris for New York. I just wanted to try the New York experience and have my own experience of that city. And I stayed there for 5 years. I did many, many things. I made a lot of friends. I love New York. I wouldn't live there anymore. I wouldn't live in any big cities anymore, to be honest. But New York was really a great city to live in. And I recommend to anyone because you have the very expensive New York, but you also have the cheap New York, and there's a lot to do. I have lots of good memories there. After 5 years in New York, I was really fed up with the winter. It lasts 6-7 months. I like the heat personally, so I left and I traveled in the country for 2 years. And basically the two places that were good for me were Moab, which is my all-time favorite. If I ever go back to Moab, I might never leave again. Moab is a little town in the desert of Utah. It is surrounded by Arches National Park, Canyonlands, and Monument Valley. It's just gorgeous, beautiful red stones, sand, and I love it. It's very peaceful. And I don't know, I was very, very, very happy there. And I can't even remember why I left. Because the winter was coming, because there's winter in Moab. And during the winter, I was going to Hawaii. So I would go to Maui and then back to Moab. But yeah, after 2 years of that, I decided that it was time for me to leave. I was not ready at the time to go back to France just yet, so I stopped in Portugal for a year. And then I was back in the southwest of France where my dad lives. And I was there for COVID when everyone in the world was stuck home. I was stuck in a nice apartment in the country, and I had the best of time. I was just being creative and doing a lot of painting and macrame and knitting puzzles, because I ordered a lot of puzzles, lots of reading. And yeah, I had a great time in the silence. I really enjoyed the stop. That stop, and it changed a lot of things for me too. I had experienced the present moment before, and COVID brought it back to me. I found a kind of peace during that time. I moved to Bali in November, so it's been 5 months that I'm in Bali. Well, this is very different. This is my first time in Asia. I had never experienced such a change. It's totally different culture, totally different people. Bali helps you stay grounded and be in the now. The Balinese people are really good at this. They are so in the moment. There's something here called jam carrot. It's elastic time, le temps élastique in French. It's just, the Balinese, they're going to tell you, oh, okay, I'll come over to fix this at 9 a.m. And by noon, you're still home and waiting. What the hell? So you call them and they'd say, oh, yeah, I'll come later. And then it's 5 p.m. and nobody came. And then they call you and they say, oh, I'll come tomorrow. So that's jam carrot. And that's how they do it. It's just what it is. And it's all okay. And you shouldn't get offended by it. As a French woman, yeah, I have to get used to some things, but I think it's also really good because this is something we should all know and practice. I'm not saying you should be late everywhere all the time. I'm just saying that, yeah, just let it go, be in the moment, and whatever happens, happens. Some stuff we can control, and some others would just even I mean, I look like cool and all right now, but I'm not a control freak. Far from it, I think. Maybe I used to be, but yeah, there's some stuff that are very westerny about me, and that I'm working on changing here to be more relaxed. So whenever I feel stressed or angry, or not in balance, the first thing I do is I take a deep breath and I sit or lay down, just stop. I stop my body first. And then I focus on my five senses. The first one I use is the sight. I look at my surroundings and I notice things around me. It helps me get grounded in that moment. And then I would close my eyes and focus on my other senses. And when you do that, if you pay attention, you will notice that your mind stops. And that's really, you find some kind of peace. I know at the beginning it doesn't last long and it's difficult to be here and now all the time. But I would say that the most difficult part is actually to realize that you're not in it. Because for some people, the concept of being in the now is very abstract. They're like, well, I'm here, I'm now. Yes, I'm in the moment present. Yes, you're not. But that's okay. I do understand that it's so very difficult these days because if you don't live in Bali or if you don't live in a peaceful place where people are gentle and sweet, and if you live in Europe or in the United States right now, the energy is very heavy, I think. But I swear to you, being in the moment is like one of the easiest things. Once you a grab, a glimpse of it, then you understand that you haven't been in it your whole life, basically. And once you get a sense of what it is really to be in that moment, then you wish you could be there all the time. It doesn't erase the troubles that you have in your life, but it just puts you in a state of mind where you know you have the ability to fix it. You have the ability to go through it and to overcome it. I know for a fact that we are so much more than what we think, than what we were told. We are so powerful. And as humans, we feel so powerless. And I wish everyone could see the world through my eyes and feel the world as I feel it, and feel this energy that I know is all around, and it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the game. This is a big game we're living in. It's kind of an escape game, you know? Those are very trendy these days. We live in the matrix. Once you realize the matrix around you, well, you need to escape it. But first, you need to be aware of the matrix itself. Otherwise, how could you escape it if you don't know it even exists? I'm not saying that you will always feel awesome and that everything will be easy. I'm just saying that whenever you put yourself in that moment, you will be able to face it in a way that you hadn't thought of. Because when you are in the moment, you know you're not alone. You know you are conscious that all of us, we go through the same process, and that it's all part of the game. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I just know that I don't want to live in the fear of what might happen. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I feel like I should do. And I'm going to do it with joy. I don't know what my soul chose to experience. Whatever happens, happens. I have so much more to say on that subject. Let me know if you're interested and if you want more, because that's what inhabits me. Anyway, it's time for me to say goodbye. But before, I just want to give you a little quote by a very, very wise turtle, Master Huguai from Kung Fu Panda, who says, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called present." So, I leave you to it. I wish you a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.